Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Sorry, I'm a few seconds late. I wanted to introduce the stream again in the top room here in Discord, but the guys are talking, so they need to forgive me. I left that room. We're on our own now, and as they come in here, we'll just greet them. So, anyway, to everybody on stream that have wondered where I was, I just took a bit of a break, and obviously work was tremendous. And then obviously a little bit of a personal issue, but it's not really something we need to discuss on stream. We can talk off stream. So anyway, good morning, Rob. Good morning, Jet Power, John Redmond. Good morning. Good morning. It's nice to be back. I'm sitting here knowing I can, but as a joke, I want to say I hope I can still land this aircraft. It's been 2 weeks basically since I've actually even tried to fly this thing. So,
good morning, Nico.
Morning, Tommy. How are you?
I catch a cold, but otherwise it's okay. How about you?
All good, thank you. Yeah, all the stress and all the stuff of the last 2 weeks are okay now, so it's fine.
Yes, I can imagine that.
Yeah. Nati Ravid, yeah, I hope the new version of X-Plane is going to assist with this dark cockpit situation. It's really, time they fix that. Christopher, morning. Yeah, I can imagine you guys missed me. It was surreal. It was weird not flying. It was weird not touching the simulator. I kept it up to date, and obviously, the basics, but I never flew. I never even started the engines, man. It was just one of those things. This is a free version. Yes, the latest one that's available. Vim put the link in Discord. Uncle John put the link to the scenery in the Zibo pilots group. So it is... it's good enough. It's better than some of the other freeware because obviously this guy, whoever it is, it's a guy, I just assumed, but anyway, she did quite a nice job, bringing in the actual features and the pylons and the things that make Madeira. I mean, there are other freeware versions available, but it's flat. There's just a landing strip, so this is way better. Okay. Yeah, so I like it. Anyway, if you look at the changelog in the notes below the video, there is a changelog. Maybe I must try and put it here into the chat as well. Let's see if we can do that. So basically, Zibo is in the process of rewriting the drawing code on the ND. All right, that's the first thing he did with version 4 now. And then he fixed the bugs. There's a sequence problem in a CA leg. Okay, for those of you that don't know what a CA leg is, it's a course to altitude leg. Okay, you can Google all those things. It is available to see the different legs and things that the aircraft is capable of flying. So the departure out of Madeira actually then just happened to be one of those. All right, let me actually put STKP on here. Let me do one thing at a time because now I'm running away from myself as well. Good morning, Alex. All good in you? Let's put that. That is your comment. And then we're going to pin that message. So there's your change log. It's pinned at the top of chat. So if anybody else asks and I don't see it, please tell them to just look at the top there in the blue. And all right, let's quickly see if we can get our STKP on stream yet, and I'll show you. So man, Alex. Yeah, I know the feeling, buddy. I know the feeling. This last 2 weeks for me was surreal. So anyway, there we go. There's the takeoff. We're going to do the 087 course. And then we're going to turn towards this waypoint over there. All right. So if we read the instructions, maintain own terrain clearance. That's not what we want. This is what we want. So on the track of 087, we need to turn right direct to GOSGA. Okay, so Somewhere in there, obviously, I presume is an altitude that we're going to have that's calculated. So we're going to use a course to turn to wherever we want to go and go meet that altitude. Zibo specifically mentioned a different SID here at the airport, but they've basically got the same operation. So anyway, somebody picked up on it. And it's fixed, apparently. The sequence was just wrong somewhere. I'm not sure of the exact specifics, but that's a big story for version 4. All right, so I need to quickly do all my planning and stuff. I got busy, and my wife only left just now to go see her mom. And we chatted quite a bit this morning, so I haven't really finished everything I needed to do. See if we can pop that on. Where's Edge? Streamlabs doesn't want to pick up on Microsoft Edge today. Try again. There we go. Eventually got it. Right, so I've just dispatched. I'm just quickly going to run the IVO thing, and then we'll connect and we can see the other people. 350. 350 and okay. YouTube. So guys, after all that departure, sorry. After all that, I need to ask you guys, are you okay? Or did you manage, to have a reasonably good week? And are you okay on the weekend? Are you going to plan something special? Or are you just resting? Alex. Yeah. Hope you guys are okay. Tommy, are you flying?
No, sorry, Nick, not today. I was too late up in the morning.
No problem. No, just asking. It's fine. Thank you for joining me here anyway.
Yes, I also downloaded this LPMA this week, and it's very nice, really.
Yeah. Excellent jet power. Yes, Rob, I saw that, and I had to restart everything. So I'm going to have to start setting up from scratch because I had to restart my PC because of that. All right, let us load our ACARS thingamaling quickly before we forget. ACARS. Yeah. The flying itch is a big thing. This morning when I woke up and I saw that Zibo had put version 4 in the dev room, I initially thought that was a release. And when I was obviously more awake, I reread it and I said, no, this is just a test model. So, everything happened. LPMA scenery, LPMA for takeoff, fix, all those things. Nice, man. It's nice. Yeah, the explain and answer, Nati, unfortunately will clash with my xEnviro. Anything that works with shaders, and also when they release the new version of Explain, it will also clash with Explain. So there's a couple of tweaks that's going to have to be made by the developer if they're going to continue, because a lot of the reshade stuff, a lot of your enhancements in the visuals is going to be taken over by Explain now. So you must just be aware of that. Wazy, I haven't spoken to Peter yet. This last 2 weeks, I I haven't even spoken to Zibo, you know, so I just thanked him this morning, basically. That was about the interaction we had just for this release in 2 weeks. Okay, so now that I'm back and I'm available again, I'll start speaking to everybody and I'll find out. Peter is busy, the guys there, they're making better textures. Okay, I don't know exactly the story. I'm not a texture guy. We'll have to just wait until it's done, man. Right, okay, so I filed that thing. We can actually connect. Let's see, who's here? I see Owen has left already. Oh yeah, something's happening. Right. So, I'm flying without Linda because this is a test model. I'm not going to go and mess around with her when I'm also, you know, struggling to get back into the cockpit here now. And load some brief into STKP quickly. Need to explain. Right, there we've got it. So we're going to go 350 and our landing altitude at that airport is almost 100. Okay, let me quickly talk to you about the arrival. We've got an ILS. Most of the arrivals, unfortunately for ILS, comes here from the eastern or northern or southern sides. There's nothing really coming from the west. Okay, so if you decide to go for an ILS at this airport, you're going to have to literally vector yourself, maneuver yourself in such a way that you come back and pick it up here. Okay, so I opted for the VOR approach. Right, we can use the EN function and, you know, simulate an ILS there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally come in, and I presume I haven't stepped it through. You see what I see, you know what I know. Okay, so I'm just talking it through with you guys, and then when we get into the next page, we can talk through it again and see how it will differ. Just going to mute them quickly. Right, so what I typically expect is we're either going to have a procedure hold, which we will then follow, and we will descend in the hold until we are aligned. So typically what's going to happen is we're going to fly, that's the green line we come in, we're going to diagonally join the hold, go through one cycle, exit the hold on the way back to the VOR, probably coming down in altitude, not sure yet, and then we're going to simply slip in to the runway. We can opt in for the ILS or not. It's much of a muchness. It's up to you guys. The only thing is, when you look at the VOR approach, it actually looks like it takes the VOR more into consideration, which it should, compared to when you do the ILS. So you can't fly the green line, make that massive turn. The Boeing will never turn that. So, you know, go back to the ILS. So you'll probably have to come around and turn yourself anyway back on course if you're going to do the ILS. But the facilities are there. You must just help yourself, okay? Christopher, no, I let her sleep late today. She's looking after the cats because she's scared of the test flights. You know, she doesn't want to get in trouble. So I said, that's fine. You've done your bit for a while. You can rest today. Okay, so that's the background. I don't know if you guys have questions. We'll look at it. But basically, VOR 5000, and we need to step down. Coming down, once we pass that VOR, you see we need to be at 1700. So I'm glad I lifted it up because we could have seen it here already. All right, so coming, hitting it initially, then coming down in the hold. There's our little Maltese cross thing again, and we have to be at 1700 when we get there. There's our decision, MDA. I will take it from there. All right, 309 degrees descent angle. That's not bad. Morning, George. Okay, so that's the gist of it. That's basically what's going through my mind now. I hope that helped you guys a bit. Put you in the picture. All right. Good, so let's start loading. Is that the right one? Yes.
Ground flight deck hose is connected.
Morning, Jacob. Jacob, sorry, I haven't been able to type back to you yet. I don't know, buddy, on that question you asked me on Discord. I don't know. If the sequence was significantly different, it most probably will make a difference, but I don't know to what extent. You know, that's... I'm not privileged to know exactly what the problem was, so I don't know what the effect would be of the fix. You know, if you understand what I mean.
Can you put your the stream in Discord as well?
Of course. Sorry, Tommy. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wesley, you must understand there are many different versions of the Zibomod. If you read the EFB guide, it will tell you in way more details. But if you go into payload, you can set your settings up for which variant you want. Okay. Now, if you want to fly the 180, you need to use this. The 160 seater. You need to use the correct Zibo profile. There is a Zibo official Zibo profile for the 160 seater and the 189. Right, sorry, just have to meet you. Santa, you have to stay on push to talk. We don't want to hear any bleeding of the audio, please. If you send me a text message, I'll unmute you, but until then I'm just going to keep you muted because I don't know what the audio is that's coming through here. Alright, so coming back to this thing, we don't have an official SimBrief profile for 180 and 187, but you just have to pick the correct one. Okay, you cannot use the one that SimBrief gives you generic, and unless you use the specifications in the Zibo install guide, you can't even make yourself one. Or you can, but it's going to take a lot of time and waste a lot of time. So the profiles are available in the Zibo install guide as well as here on Discord in multiple places. So you must just make sure that you use the correct detail. Then you'll be fine. Yeah, no, that's why you need to ask, eh? Then we'll help you. Right, and 45C. There we go, and we're going to use VTME. 03 left, LPC, transition. Now we need to go check if it works, if we can actually translate proper. Okay, so, oops, wrong way. So it didn't create a hold. It basically just uses LPC a little bit further and then basically turns you around. That might be a bit of an issue. Because that's not a very long distance. That's not a very long distance at all. Which is probably going to necessitate me to actually vector myself. Anywho. Because now what happens is, there's our center fix. And that thing brings us in way too close. I'm going to change that. Legs. Oh, hang on a second. You're in the wrong place.
What we did was to add a custom waypoint to help on that.
Yeah, we can do that too. Let's see if we go to 8 now and we go step 3. I don't know, that's probably way. Ach nee man. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty, gents, just bear with me. I'll figure it out just as I go on. Alright, so now that thing brings it then into an arc. No, we also don't want that. Step 3, let me see. Yeah, and then we turn back. One a second. That LPC is the problem. What do you mean? There's the problem. It's the way the sequence runs. So that one needs to replace that one. And now you'll see there's a huge difference. Ha 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 ha. It was just that initial LPC. See, okay, I know what happened. Let me explain, then you guys will know too. Morning, Marco.
Hello.
Right, so look, LPC is part of the green as well as, of your final approach. And that LPC basically hijacked the other waypoints. And there are other waypoints that we were going to miss because we, just didn't check it proper. Now we did check it proper, which meant that LPC was redundant. We didn't need that. Our next waypoint is this D179I. You see, now you go through the VOR, kind of like I said earlier. So instead of now going into the hold, we're just going to not have a hold, but we're going to cut through diagonally, then turn. All right, so there's 5,000, there's 1,700. So we're going to have to lose a bit of height over there, according to the chart, unless we fiddle with our legs page. Once we've done the performance calculations, all right, we're going to come back and we will check what it tells us exactly, and then we'll adjust our heights so that we don't come in too high. Okay, so that's the deal. We'll do that.
So you just deleted the LPC and the FMC?
The first one, yes.
Okay.
Jean-Pierre, my sound says it's on, and the guys have been talking with me, so maybe Control F5, refresh your browser, check your settings, yeah. Alright, we have not checked the weather yet. Let's quickly have a look. This is an interesting little flight to come back to after 2 weeks sabbatical, eh? Right, yeah, I saw the gusting. I was sitting here looking at those trees. Okay, let's see if we can see it again. Every now and then you see them violently, pull themselves all over the place. don't know if it will still happen, but I just before the stream I noticed it like once or twice. It was violently going left and right there. Alright, then 1027. Okay, well, it's not showing it to us right now, so it's fine. 1027, that is a good guess. Jean-Pierre, otherwise come sit here in Discord with us. I mean, you don't have to chat, you can meet yourself. Just come sit here and then you can listen to me. And you can watch the stream here in Discord. No, we don't want that. Airport has been selected. That's fine. No, we don't want that one. We want that one. Okay. Good morning, Virtual Aviation Aviator. Yeah, cool. I'm glad. Right, let's load this in, and our reserves will be 2.3. Did I read it correct? Yes, 2.3, execute. Oh, I'm just gonna make it go fast off that, don't I? George, let me quickly do that while we're talking about it. They've got a new website, right? So, explain. Right, so it looks like most of the updates and stuff is now published there. Go have a look there. Oh, you're welcome. Let's actually see. See if the loading is complete. No point if that loading isn't complete. Yep, we're done. Right, 5.5, 148. Right, our course heading is 049. Aye. 049, and we want to climb 350. That's a bit fast. All right. Okay, so according to me, it looks like it's drawn it okay-ish. I don't see a problem with it anyways. It's perfect for now, for us. When I select ground services, there is not much activity. No, as long as your sounds and stuff is set correctly. I mean, ground, where is it? Must be underground, no? Sorry, configure, audio. As long as you didn't change any of this, and as long as you didn't mute it, stuff like I did, you know, I mean, as long as everything is reasonably audible, you should hear everything that you need to know. In the PA system, obviously you can set it the way you want it. And by the way, let me tell you guys something very interesting. When you listen to this voice, let me play this voice for you first, all right?
Firmly to start the flow of oxygen.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here, so get your engine wave momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company and business. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
Always put your own mask on first.
All right, sorry, it's playing double audio there, but anyway, that is Jorge. Okay, some of you guys might know him, some of you might not, some of you might have heard of him. But basically, all the years I've kept his audio as number one because we're great pals. And we lost a bit of touch. And I actually spoke with him in the week. We got to talk to each other again, and he's currently now an instructor at one of the US airlines as well, similar to what Sasso is doing and Flightictism and these guys. And so anyway, Jorge, if you watch this video, welcome back. It's nice to have you here, and you know, the guys know your voice, I'm sure, from all the times it's played on my videos. But anyway, that was nice speaking to him. I hope he joins us on stream sometime. We can have a chat. All right, are we ready to go? Let's call the truck, start the APU. And just as a matter of interest, the lady's voice that you hear, the chief cabin crew lady and the one that comes and closes the door, that's Trisha, that's Jorge's sister, the voice that was used for those recordings, eh?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Morning, David. Morning, JP.
Good morning, Nico.
It does, it does. And if you follow the pageant,
Connected and bypass spinning circuit. Release parking brake.
yeah, we're not going to do it immediately. If you follow the pageant, AudioBird did a really nice job making certain things play at certain times. Zibo's modified it a little bit now with this airside services and stuff, but yeah, it is a nice pageant. It's something that does enhance the whole feeling of the flight and the simulation of it. So let's see, I'm probably the last one off here anyway. No, my goodness. All right, so let's do the call. Madeira traffic, Skymatix 001, push and start, Alpha 3.
Starting pushback. You may start the engine.
Sorry, I forgot Linda's not here. I'm sitting here waiting for the engine to start. I'm supposed to flick the switch. Oh my goodness.
That's easy.
I'll put a request into Zibo. If he feels it's okay, he'll do it. Otherwise, we just live with it, Jacob.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Right. I seem to have control.
Bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Madeira traffic, Skymatix 052, pushing back for start, stand Alpha 7.
Madeira traffic, Skymatix 001, taxi and backtrack for takeoff runway 05.
Approaching 05. On runway 231, 1,400 feet remaining. On runway 05.
Madeira traffic, Skymatix 001, takeoff runway 05. Looks nice, eh? Ah, it does not look bad. It looks really nice. Like it.
Yeah, really nice. Good luck, Nico.
Yeah, but that wind, eh? I'm rolling into it and kicking this left rudder like nobody's business. Look at that. Look at that takeoff. That was actually exciting but rough.
That too.
Right, let's go gear up. get rid of the drag as soon as possible. Right.
That was a good challenge after 14 days of grounding.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Madeira's traffic coming at 052, taxi, runway 05, back track. Here.
No, I gave her the day off because it's a test flight, and I said to her, I don't want you to interfere. You've done enough, just relax, look after the cats, we'll catch up, let me just go check that it all works, then you can come back.
Yes, she still had a lot to learn.
Yeah.
Amazing views through the clouds.
Madeira traffic coming at 052, taking off runway 05.
I think if you look at the screen now, you can see there's a bit of work that still obviously needs to be done with shadows and the glare and all those things. It'll be so cool if all of that can just be resolved now. Real sim work, no, this is just the NG. I don't fly the Max at all in X-Plane. I don't support those guys. Yeah, Christer, we all are waiting, eh? Everybody's guessing this week or next week, so we'll see.
Morning, Christer.
Alex, it's not a bug. It's by design. Okay. What happens is they actually requested us, and we did give it to them. They've got their own little space in our ACF file for their Zibomod and for level up. Okay. Then what happens is they assume ownership and control of that little bit of the ACF file, and then they copy their assets into the Zibo, obviously. Okay, so it becomes a unit, one piece. And when you go and delete half of Linda and not all of Linda, and you don't go and undo the ACF bit, then you end up with a head. So it's not a bug, it's in fact, it's the way it's been made. Yeah, I suppose they could. Next time I speak to Eugenie, I'll mention it, see if he's interested. Then it's all going to come back to, is it doable? Then they need to go and check it. Yeah, I understand. I've got two versions of Zibo. This is my test version, no Linda. And then my normal one that I usually fly with Linda. So when I start my flight, I just pick the appropriate one. Oh, you know what we did not do? We never went back to that legs list. Let's go look at those altitudes and things a little bit. So okay, there it wants us at 1,700 and above. It shouldn't be 1,700 and above. It must be 1,700 according to what I recall the chart said. So let's have a look. Let's have a look again. Yeah, I'm going to take that away, so we'll make it 1,700. Okay, and it can adjust all the others accordingly. Okay, now it's messing about with the conditional waypoint, it seems. That one. Oh well, we'll accept it, take it further. Wow, they stop off descent also already. Too quick. Sounds nice, Krister. Sounds nice. I'd like to get into stuff like that again, you know, get some challenges. Yeah, I've got it, Alex. It's very lovely. Very lovely. The first release was broken, but they fixed it. So yeah, I like it. No, you are correct, Alex. You are correct. Well, Alex, give it a go. Just give it a try. $1,400. Right, so that's MDA. It's 1,400. Yeah, when I get time, I'll fix the wording, Alex. Did you like the tour, George? Because that one is one of my favorite tours. Queenstown just makes it special for me. We're getting there, almost there. Yeah, that's good, Christer. Mario, sorry, I just noticed your comment there. Yeah, it's 03 left that we are using. The thing that makes it difficult is we're coming from the northwest. Okay, so we just had to figure out how to get the automation back on track for the runway heading. It took us a few seconds. We figured it out. It's not bad. But if you come from south or east or northeast. There are more better approaches from that side. This one is difficult because you have to keep the mountain on your right hand side, into consideration. Go over the sea, turn around, come back, things like that. So, well, we're gonna have to hand fly a certain portion of this anyway, so we'll do it. I'll enjoy it.
Gran, area Skymatix. Start 4 miles out from 150 left.
Right, so my descent has started. Morning, Dave. Okay, George, thank you. Ooh, Christer, that sounds like a nice plan. You must keep us posted on that one. Put some photos and stuff up if you really do it. Would be nice to see. Are you going to run the 3 screens all being explained, or are you going to do like what I do? You know, have one application per screen running to form the whole, you know, flight sim experience where the flight sim only runs in the middle. You know, what's your plan on that one? Okay.
There are gusting winds up to 32 knots, 10 degrees.
Shoo. Yeah, I never checked the winds. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, mine hasn't updated yet. We'll get there. Mine currently doesn't show gusts. We'll get there, Tommy. Thanks for the heads up, man.
Welcome.
Hotel JP to Frank on 11. Go on 12.
Bit of a double transmission. Rob, it's not a stupid question, that one. You don't have a key to move it that I know of. What you do is you go into your X-plane map. Then you zoom in as far as possible onto your aircraft. once it's highlighted like this, you simply move it with a mouse where you want it to go. Okay, so that is what I know. If anybody knows better, they can add to that, but that's how I move it. No, I'm aware of La Palma, Mario. I've done quite a few flights with the guys into La Palma. The reason we're coming to Gran Canaria today is because we've used the other one so many times. You know, I thought let's just vary it a little bit. But yeah, you're right. It's lovely, and if we can just get our Orbeck scenery back there, it'll be even better, man. Yes, jet power, yeah. Yeah, that pop-up that comes up, this one. This is from xEnviro. So it's linked to my sim brief, and then it obviously updates the weather and stuff like that on the fly. You're welcome.
Canaria, Skymatix VA Flight, spot established on ILS approach 03 left, please for landing.
Gran Canaria, Canaria Flight 205, taxi via Interior, then Echo, then terminal to ORTIS.
Awesome. George, no, the adverts is a Google thing, and it doesn't always warn me when it wants to do it. Sometimes I get like a warning, I can stop it, but it's impossible to stop it completely, because the channel is monetized. They want to make money with it, you know, so it's some I can stop, some I can't.
Good luck, Nico.
Thank you. Gran Canaria traffic, Skymatix 001, 3 minutes to land, runway 03 left.
Radio altimeter.
Yeah, it's nice jet power, that's why I chose it. We are on LNAV now. I'm not going to use Ian. We'll go down to minimums flight further with the hand and all those things. Anytime, George. There you go. Thank you, Christer. Yeah, I see that wind is moving. We've got 23 knots on the nose, but it's moving a little bit in direction, so there's going to be a bit of an influence. I'm glad. Jet power sounds good. Yeah, it's nice hand flying this thing, it's lively. No, that's a bug, Christer. They are aware of it, and they did say they will fix it, but they've had issues to work through themselves anyway. Alright. Lost a bit of speed there. Concentrating on talking in chat, sorry guys. Just need to quickly try and get this plane on the ground safely. Take some pressure off the column there. Oh, this was lovely hand flying. Lovely taking off, lovely landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, bit of a kick to get that thing straight.
Nice landing, Nico.
Thank you. That was really, really, really enjoyable.
Gran Canaria traffic, Skymatix VA Flight 2, established ILS, runway 03 left.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was impressive, even for myself. Gran Canaria traffic Skymatix. I'm pressing the wrong button. Gran Canaria traffic Skymatix 001, runway vacated.
Gran Canaria traffic, Canaria flight 205.
Enjoy, Mario. I think that's you. What did we want to do now? Not entirely sure how to taxi to my buddies there, so I think it's this line and then right. Yeah, professional. That was so fun. That was really a lot of fun, eh?
Nice to see all these Skymatix aircraft roll.
Naughty. I'm not sure. Just to make sure, tomorrow morning 800 Zulu. If you want an absolute definite, tomorrow 800 Zulu. But I'm not sure if I'm going to fly again today to this evening. You know, if something might happen and I might fly. Otherwise, we're going to do it. There we go. We're going to do it tomorrow morning 800 Zulu again. Then we'll fly out of here somewhere. I don't know. We'll find a place to go to. George, that's an add-on, and I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know. Uncle John gave it to me, the link to go and fetch it. It's from the org, okay? And it puts this guy on all the default airports. But my goodness. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Kev. The Auto DGS. There's the name. Yeah, just install it and it will put the little guy on all your airports. Anyway, what I was just trying to say is I can't remember what it's called and I haven't gone back to look to try and find what I did. Whoop, whoop, look at those bugs, all the ticks here together.
They're pushing up very close. We got one.
We've got 2 more guys that need to come in, so we'll keep an eye out for them. There's someone coming already. I think that's David. Thanks, Eugene. Talk later. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining. Anthony's turning on base, so he's almost here as well. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
How did you like that wind?
Yeah, no, it was quite lively, yeah. Made that quite a bit of fun.
Yeah. Morning, Gilbert.
Canaria traffic runway vacated at, I don't know what this is, Sierra. Skymatix 052.
Yeah, you can pop a link, Mario. It's not a requirement, but if you want to send a link maybe to your YouTube channel or something, send it in Discord or Messenger. You can't post on the stream, then it will delete it. So those are the only two options. But it's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Oh, Kev, I don't know, my friend. I don't know. It's explained. Go check it out on Google Earth. See what it says. You can put it in Zibo user videos. In the Zibo user video section. Mario, you need to follow the rules. Look at the top left-hand corner. There's start here rules. I tried to make it intuitive that people would start here, but you missed it. So you need to go there and do what it tells you to do, so you can get access to the rest, eh?
Grand traffic Skymatix 08, establish on our left. 03 left.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Uncle John.
Morning.
I think we ought to reverse flight on this Nicker.
Go back to LPMA tomorrow.
Well, yeah, because some of them won't have done that approach.
Yes, okay. Yeah, and then the guys can also go and download the LPMA scenery from the org, and then we can have nice scenery to land at.
Hey, firm.
Cool. Okay, Uncle John, we'll do that. Tomorrow morning we'll just fly the reverse.
Happy birthday, Uncle John.
I sent you a happy birthday already this morning, early, but happy birthday that now that you bring it up on stream. Happy birthday, Uncle John.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Uncle John.
Thank you, sir.
You were trying to catch me up?
Trying.
Yeah, I wrote on your Facebook probably at 6:30 this morning already, my time. You were still snoozing.
I thank you kindly. I'm 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But then I am dyslexic. So, just Anthony to come in and then get the pick.
Yes, sir.
Good turnout again this morning. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah. Christer, he says 23. We don't believe him, but we'll stick to it just for the sake of, not creating enemies here today. Christer, there's a couple of people saying happy birthday to you on stream.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Well, we're going to have 9 in the lineup. Shame we didn't get double figures, but there you go.
It's fine. It's fine. Tomorrow's another day. I've got Anthony Visual. Thank you for broadcasting me wherever you were.
Train traffic, Skymatix VA, 3 nautical miles, Sierra Quebec.
Those coming back from the place.
And he's down. That was a nice landing.
Gran traffic, Skymatix VA, clear Bertha.
Christian, I'm not aware of his stutter one. He did one a while ago, and then that created more stutters for some people. So how old is this one? Is it brand new, or is it like a month or two old or older? Because there was something in NVIDIA that he suggested to change, and it didn't work for some people, and while other people were raving about it. And I'm on AMD, so it means really nothing to me, unfortunately. Very sadly so, but true. Right, gentlemen. Take your pick, Uncle John.
Doing that now, sir.
Okay, Christian, I'll have to go have a look then. Like I say, I'm also on AMD, so but stuck. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning again.
Bye all. Thanks for the wishes.